What does he see? The same thing he's always seen, just in a different form now. Emotion seen through a wall, light switch reversals shown in alien actions. They may not seem like much, but they are clear conditions that connect to a conscious cognition. He sees little clues of feeling even on the unbalanced haywire. Apophenia could be the cause. Apostate may be the truth. Apophysis is usually the modus operandi. Apotheosis definitely isn't it. Apoplexy sounds closer to the truth. An apostrophe like in the sentence, I miss you. Apocalyptic apology. His apostate apostles' apocryphal apogee started to run away again. Believe. Just hands. Rakes rows and tosses them over and over under big falls of gravity. It doesn't sound as clean as you think. A scratching speed with a pause drawl, like a warden searching for contraband, or a provisioner ensuring packages are secure. When his neck starts to move, it is easier to say that invisible hands grabbed his ears, throttled him left and right, all to shuffle his split-end dry wet mop. He brushes his hair without comb like a dog, flips forward, backwards, forwards, backward with a wrist, dirty noogies with an open palm, then a total tornado onto any form or part with grand smudging to start again. Bent over pulls of string out of a spinning wheel with wild arms that shoot strands towards stratosphere and dead skin that flakes afloat his fiery favor. It is comforting to describe him as beastly and mostly human, but that is a weakness of words. People can choose to discriminate whatever they wish with them. No need to call him a golem that just ate some loudmouth girl. Oh, he will spit her out when they're done, but I fear, no, I worthlessly worry, that he isn't to be trusted. Devouring deers in what he calls an auspice's admonishment makes it look like the sky already cracked under his hat. Oh, he saw some archaic artists' renditions on the cuneiform canvas. Now he screams to elders of great in his head. Anyone can see that in him, can see that he can't see all that he screams at, his harmonic hallows. In my humble opinion, an evil wind rose, and as he's wanna do, he's about to steal. He's an addled army knife for an arm, with faded flower and sunshiny sable on a stick, and just like me, he can't put his own words onto himself. Must be some joint in his brain is slamming all the time, like he laments myriads of mythic silence. All he hears is, hands on deck, like he hasn't been twisting and cutting that thing all day. Can't even think of a question to ask it anymore. Wait, is that a bad thing? Don't think so. He has already decided long ago if it could even be said that someone as dumb as him could perform a decision, even if times change. There was never thought to choose from. Give him anything and watch. Today, sweater weather, when the bottom layer becomes a second shield of skin, felt more like armor against harshness than lackadaisical fibers. He looked skyward towards firmament and think, I want to be there. Ancient technologies and theories we never knew to exist that tell of luxuriating pears being lopped off and the blowing of distended crests. I was just looking for something besides jerking it. How'd I get here? I guess that is the same thought at the end of both lines. He says he has no problem running wild, but if he keeps living in gardens of fruity charms, he'll have to call the promised land his home, because no one will bear the passion to arm themselves against him. Beyond the plates of galactic sin, more like beyond the pale of the physics of a sign. Yesterday was the last Sunday, and he says something stupid like, calm before the storm. What color is the sky again? Pretty soon, someone will find a way to take the last of the twinkling bulbs out up there, and I won't be able to remember the shade anymore. The memory is, if you stare long enough, you can track the twirl. That's about it. The only real emotion of the idea I can still recall. Wait, I remember going home once and seeing a bright red ball. It didn't mean anything. It didn't look mean either, but it was dreadful to see. I thought it was a nightmare for the longest time. A dreadful rouge moon and slow slight slides of stars. As if we aren't worldly enough to receive constellations. That's why anyone is here to watch. A single cycle in a New York minute, pulsating nanoseconds, vibrating into each other in a trice, turn into an immediate acute demolition of their senses that they spend in tardy reverie gaggling at satellite buttocks. Wouldn't you do the same if you stared at shines reflected by an eon's lunar light, gawk at anything to keep from vomiting? Swears it helps him focus. He talks of kingdoms, but he is priming another spark, as if he can't look around with his own eyes and see the beautiful heartbeat disaster that's going to crush in on us all. Can't find anything in his life to build upon, so I guess he'll just fall back down here to the last rung. No calamity today? Sure. Sure? Good. Good? If there was an event like that, I don't want to record any deeper trenches in their brittle turnips. Maybe bitter turnips?